Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Eric Barber here, and today I am joined by an absolute amazing MC and producer from Detroit, Mickey Diamond. How you doing today, man?
Peace, brother. Nice to be here, man. How you?
Hey, I'm great, and I'm really glad that we got to link up and do this. For one, we're at the Old Miami. We got a crazy show. We got Substance 810, Mac Nice, Ty Fair's hosting, J Royale special guest, man. And you're about to perform a little bit.
Yeah.
How you feeling for that?
Hey, bro, I hate performing. Anybody who know me know, but at the end of the day, bro, when I get up there, I do what I do, bro, and I give you my best. So at the end of the day, I'm excited to do what I do, and I hope everybody enjoy what I do.
Hey, I, for one, am really looking forward to that, man. And, you know, Mickey, out of all the artists that I've seen from the Detroit area, you have a pretty high volume of material, and it's all fire, man. I mean, I really got to ask, like, when it comes to your ability to put out content, like, where's that come from for you?
It stems from a couple of different places. I've been rapping for a long time, bro. I let creativity drive my pen, and all my ideas come behind my creativity. So at the end of the day, I can't finish a project until I have an idea for it and the concept of where I'm going with it. And then the art has to match. And once I do that, the production has to match. And then I'll make the lyrics match the production and the art so that everything comes together as one piece, bro. Because that's what it's about, man. When you package everything, bro, it comes as one, and that's the art. You know what I mean? We don't separate the lyrics and be like, oh, he was spitting, but the art was trash. You know, you judge everything as one. So at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that every single thing that I give people is its own experience, and that you could take it in for what that is, how I was feeling at that moment when I made that project. And you could, that's why I make every one of my projects different, so that you can catch my emotions as I do what I do.
Awesome.
I made this beat too, by the way.
Let's go. And I know that a lot of your tracks, man, there is like a lot of unique attributes to every single album, right? Yeah. And, you know, when it comes to a lot of artists, right, like if they're working on, and like some people can't even come up with one song on a topic. You're making whole albums, man. Your last album, Oroku Saki, you got the album inspired by Ric Flair, man. I mean, like, how does that come up for you?
Things that I grew up on as a kid, nostalgic points, you know what I mean? Things that I noticed that the underground or just rap is missing in general, things that people ain't you know, the non-popular topics, you know what I mean? Like, you know, wrestling is popular in the underground, rapping always has been since the days of Ghostface and prior to, but, you know, with it being popularized in the recent years with the rise of Griselda, shout to them. You know, me being an 85 baby, I'm 37 years old, so I always felt like, you know what I mean? If you listen, I had a song called, my favorite wrestler's Bret Hart. I had a song called Sharpshooter back in like 2003. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it was one of them things. So to see other people like Action Bronson and those bring wrestling to the forefront, I felt like they were opening up a lane for people who felt like them to be able to express. And I felt like me, as a person, as a rapper, the way I'm flamboyant and I talk my shit and I make sure that you know that I'm not hurting for money and so forth. I feel like it's reminiscent of Ric Flair's essence, his aura. You know what I mean? What he brought to the ring, what he brought to the microphone when he grabbed it. Because at the end of the day, you know, having a good promo is a big deal in being the best wrestler. A wrestler may not wrestle that good, but when he grabbed the mic and he talking to the crowd and he giving that promo, if his promo is good and he can talk good, it makes his character better. That's how Stone Cold became Stone Cold, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so I felt like the person who mastered that first was Ric Flair. Shout out to Ric Flair, bro. If you ever see this, you one of my heroes, bro.
Reach out.
Yeah, please do. But at the end of the day, I just felt like he was reminiscent of my character, and I thought it would be fun to bring that character to life in the form of rap. And so how I translated it is, if Ric Flair could rap with his jewelry and his jet planes and his limousines and X, Y, and Z, this is what it would sound like.
That's sweet, man.
I appreciate it.
And when it comes to I've noticed that a lot of your work is kind of 80s themed, right? Like Oroku Saki used the 80s shredder. A lot of the wrestling. Akira, man, that was popular back then.
80s,
and Dragon Ball, like that really kind of peaked in the 80s too. So like, how much of the inspiration from like your childhood really comes into with your rapping?
It's literally the fuel for everything that I do for the most part. You know what I mean? Unless you got like a more in-depth subject, like something like problems that didn't come into play until older, like alcoholism, which is how an album like No Liquor Before 12 got inspired. But as of like flares, and you know, just the thing I talk about, Tiger Uppercut, like the song on Bangkok Dangerous One and stuff like that. That's childhood. You know, I spent my childhood, bro. You know, we all you assigned to the family you assigned to, but the things that you experience while you growing up, you know what I mean, that's what shapes and molds you. And so I remember waking up early in the 90s watching Dragon Ball before I knew Dragon Ball was going to be, when not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. When he was tiny Goku, you know what I mean? Like, that was the regular, it was new episodes coming on. And I would be talking about it in school, and if you didn't wake up early enough, you didn't see it. And so people didn't know what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Sonic the Hedgehog and video games and anime and comic books and superheroes and movies and all of that stuff is what I grew up on. Those was our pastimes. We didn't have phones in our hand 24/7 to look at TikTok reels and so forth, bro. So you had to literally find things to take interest in and really become fans of them. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why you look now and you look at a lot of the major collectors who have all the shit, they're all older cats. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because a 23-year-old couldn't have been around in 1996 to have this first original X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bro, quick side story. I used to collect Pokemon cards, bro, when I was like 12, 11, 13. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I had one time, me and my cousin had stole some money, and it was a lot of money, and the first thing we did was we ran to KB Toys. KB Toys don't even exist no more.
I like
and
KB.
Bro, we spent like $400 on Pokemon cards. And that same day, listen, me and my cousin, we had 5 different, the same card, but we had 5 different Charizard holographics.
Oh,
we had 4, listen, we had 5 different Charizard holographics, 4 different Blastoids. We had like 3 holographic Pikachus. We had some shit that was rare, but the popularity wasn't as big. I had a yellow Pikachu card carrying case that I put all my Pokemon cards in order, you know what I mean? Blastoise, Squirtle, you know what I mean? War Turtle, all in a row, every card organized perfect to a T. And I had all kind of toys, Wolverine, X-Men, Ninja Turtles, Batmans, all this, and all this shit was in my basement. And I moved out when I turned 19, and my mother and them was cleaning up our house, bro, and spring cleaning, and they donated my fucking Pokemon book, bro.
Dude.
And I think about that shit to this day, like how much paper I would have, bro, just off that book alone, because I had, you know how you put you got 2 of the same card, so you put the same card behind the card? Dude, I had cards where it was holographic rare. They was even rare back then, and I had 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah. But,
you know what I mean?
Man, maybe you would have gotten too rich and you wouldn't feel the hunger for this.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And that is very true, bro. And what he said is absolutely 100%. Things happen for a reason, and I'm glad they did, because I wouldn't be here tonight, bro. And I'd rather be nowhere than here right now.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, likewise, man. Yeah, and I've heard from people in the space that you were a producer well before you were a rapper, at least commercially, right?
Yeah.
And people have been really complimentary towards your production, and I feel like you were saying earlier, they really complement each other very well. You know, what to you made you start entering the rap lane?
Okay, so I started off as a rapper before I ever made beats ever. I didn't start making beats until around 2006 when my friend Future went to prison. He did a robbery and he went to prison for a couple of years. And I had a friend that was a mutual friend. It was his friend first. His name is D Lockett. Shout out to D Lockett. And D Lockett brought a copy of Fruity Loops 8 over to his house on CD. And I watched D Lockett make a beat in front of my face for the first time ever. And the next day we spent all night. We were working on an album called Banned from TV. And the next day I came over. I was super excited because I watched the dude make a beat in front of me, so I came over early, and I'm looking for Future, and it's a bunch of dudes in the house, and everybody like, he gone. He went to go bust a move. Long story short, the CD for Fruity Loops 8 was just sitting on the table, and so I stole it. Nah, I'm just going to say what it was. I stole it. You know what I mean? I stole it. I took it home and installed it, bro. It took me about a good year to understand how to really work the program and not make shitty beats. Everybody beats first beats is shitty, bro. I don't care what you could have the best knowledge in music, bro. When you actually got to do it yourself, it comes out shitty at first until you understand how to translate it. And after that, bro, I remember trying to give away beats to friends of mine that was rappers of mine, and they wouldn't fuck with it because it wasn't on the level. This one, everybody was downloading beats from mp3.com and SoundCloud and SoundClick and all of this shit. And I just happened to one day, bro, just wake up, you make one nice beat, bro, and you try to outdo it. And then you become, you know what I mean? You become good at it, and you do it so long, you become great at it, you know what I mean? And I got an ear, you know what I mean? So I became great at it, and I still make beats from time to time, but what I did was I passed the talent along to my wife. Shout out to Mallory Knox. She produced the entire Flair for the Gold, and that's my wife. She is literally production on every project that I've ever done, unless it was a solely one-off project with a solo producer. You know what I mean? And I passed my talent off to her, and what happened was, as I started sharpening my skill, because I always been a rapper well before, as I started taking rap more serious, she started taking production more serious, and it just came.
Awesome.
It came to a point where I would come home and I would hear beats, and I'm like, you know what? You got this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how to do this shit damn near better than I do, because you've been sitting around me this whole time. And so now I just watch her do her thing, and you know what I mean? And so my next album that's coming out in May is Nobody Bleeds Like Flair. It's a sequel to Flair for the Gold, and it's fully produced. Yeah, absolutely. And the production on this shit, bro. Oh my God! If you like Flair for the Gold, bro, this shit right.
Pay-per-view is like my top 5 favorite songs by you, bro.
Absolutely, bro. I love pay-per-view, bro. I should have performed that shit tonight, but I didn't because
edit.
I love pay-per-view, bro. If I had to sum up the Flair for the Gold album in one song, I'd pick pay-per-view. Even though I love The Villain Always Wins. The Villain Always Wins is my favorite song off the Flair for the Gold album. But pay-per-view, it just that instrumental, bro, has that good old 1993 Wu-Tang, Ghostface, RZA. You know what I mean? It's just that production, bro. It just got that vibe from beginning to end. Like, it's one of the only beats I can listen to and just listen to it.
Fuck yeah.
Like, you got words on it, even if I'm not rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're great, like, freestyle beats. Like, if you just upload them as beats, man, we'd all be hitting it, man.
So shout to Mallory now.
So, yeah, we just got a quick, fun questions, man. You're mentioning Pokemon. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Blastoise.
Blastoise. Favorite Dragon Ball character?
It was Goku always. But I will have to say that, honestly, I always had a fine knack for Vegeta. Just because he was Goku if he was evil. They were the same character, bro. You get what I'm saying? Literally, the fact that and the fact that Vegeta's hatred for the fact that Goku would reach these levels effortlessly while Vegeta trained his hardest to get there, and it took him way later, was always a dope arc in the story. You get what I'm saying? That by the time that you see Vegeta reach these levels, where you like, oh yeah, when Vegeta get there, he about to fuck shit up, and you see Vegeta get there and he get his ass kicked, and you like, if Vegeta can't fucking do it, then who gonna do it? Yeah, man. Then you got people like Gohan stepping in, you know what I mean? The whole Dragon Ball saga, bro, from Dragon Ball to Z to GT. People hated GT, bro, but I loved the entire Dragon Ball series as a whole. I haven't dug into Super yet, because when I don't know, bro. It's just, you know how I'm stuck in my timeline. Yeah. I like to live with Dragon Ball Z and GT. Yeah. You know,
Super's not even for you, man.
Yeah. It's
that overwrites GT.
GT, exactly, bro. And I just like to keep it where I remember it. I remember renting for Thanksgiving 1997, bro. Just moved to Detroit, bro. And they had a copy of Dragon Ball GT Final Bout for PlayStation 1, bro.
Oh.
The shit was a bootleg, bro. Listen to me. We rented it from Blockbuster. The game had no English on it. Everything was in Japanese.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So you didn't even know how to press start or what menu you was press. You know what I mean? We were so excited, bro. I played that shit through the whole Macy's Day Parade. Like, I didn't even care. My mom and like the Macy's Day Parade. I'm fighting fucking Super Baby when Golden Baby when he turned into the Golden Monkey. You know what I mean? Like with fucking
Grade 8 Baby.
Grade 8 Baby. I'm fighting fucking Grade 8 Baby with little tiny Goku when they whisked him back to a kid.
Young Goku.
You know what I mean? So that shit resonates a lot with me, bro. Cartoons and everything in general, bro. I'm a grown ass man, bro, and I still love cartoons, bro. I still watch.
Way, bro.
You know what I mean, bro? I'll never let that shit die, bro. And I feel like that part of you keeps you young.
That's sweet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. Something that I've seen a lot about you on like Reddit, stuff like that, is like the vinyl heads are obsessed with you, man. They cannot, like, you sell out vinyl every day. What do you think is like the biggest reason for that?
It's because I cater to the people, meaning that the things that I do, I pay close attention to make sure that they're executed properly. That way when you get the product and after you heard it and you listen to it and you like it and you get it in your hand, it actually is better than you could have imagined when you got it. Like, I'm one of the only guys that probably get vinyl, and when I get my own vinyl in my hand, I'm like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I came up with the idea, I talked to you know what I mean, and so forth and so on. But when I see it in my hand, it's like, oh my God. So I can just imagine how someone and then you got to think about it. you know, we live in the era of fear of missing out. You know, if we say this new shoe he got on is tomorrow is the shit, then you won't be able to find him tomorrow. And all of a sudden they $9,000 and all this goofy shit. So it's like the thought of something that you may have not heard of, and now you hear about it and you let me go check it out, and everything you go check out from this artist is sold out. It's not just one project or two, right? You know what I mean? Everything from this artist is sold out. Then it's gonna make you check out why it's sold out. And once you check out why it's sold out, you're gonna appreciate the art and everything and how everything falls in a line. And you know what I mean, bro? I'm a man of the people, bro. I try to cater to the same things that I grew up on. That you know what I mean? You know how you like a video game franchise and then they change something and you like, I wish they wouldn't have fucking did that. You know what I mean? Like how in Street Fighter 6, I like Street Fighter 6 as far as the concept. I haven't played it yet, but they got Ryu with the beard, and you know, it's the symbolism. It's beautiful because it's a symbolism that they're moving forward with the series, and we're getting old, so they're getting old.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Growing up with them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so things like that, you know, but I try to make sure I cater to the people. They did that for us. You know what I mean? And so I try to make sure that I'm catering to the people with the things that I'm doing. So albums like Orogu Saki is simply nostalgia to make you feel like when you listen to my album, I want you to feel like you sitting in front of a TV on a Saturday morning eating a bowl of cereal with your fucking legs folded Indian style. You know what I'm saying? Watching 4 hours of fucking cartoons, and by the time you're done, you ready to go outside and play with your friends.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted Oroku Saki to feel like. I wanted to bring back all kind of memories and nostalgia, and I feel like I executed it properly, and that's why I'm getting the feedback from it, just like the rest of my projects, Ric Flair and Bangkok Dangerous, and you know what I mean? When I hone in on a subject, bro, it's because I picked it because I'm knowledgeable about it, and I wanted to make sure that those who are like me, because everybody not gonna relate, but those who can, know exactly where I'm coming from.
Dude.
As if they said
totally with you, man.
Words, you know what I mean? And
Dude, speaking of bringing back nostalgia, man, we actually got you a little something because you took the time to do this interview. I hope this gives you a blast of the past for you, man. Oh, let's grab it. Here you go. Here you go, man. I'll flare to the camera first. Here you go, man. A little, cause you know you got the track.
Oh, what the fuck? Absolutely.
It's better.
A fucking Foot Clan, bro. That's fire. Yo, I appreciate you, bro.
Hey. I appreciate you, bro.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro, while we on camera, my nigga. Yo, you going places, bro. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, bro, listen, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, bro. Y'all talk to every artist y'all can, bro.
Yeah.
And I promise you, bro, 2 years from now, we all gonna be in a different spot, bro. And we gonna all be linking, remembering where we started, bro. That's my word. And y'all young cats, bro. So y'all got y'all future ahead of y'all. Stick with this, bro. Stick with y'all dream. I know y'all got regular daylight, but stick with this, bro, because I promise you, I've had a decent amount of jobs in my lifetime, bro. I haven't worked a job in 3 years, and you know why that is? Because I started believing in fucking rap. The pandemic started, and I told myself that, you know what, now's the time. Something just felt like, you know what, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to be able to do it. You get what I mean? And so I did it, bro, and I thank God that I did it, bro. Because if I didn't, you know what I mean? Look how we affecting the scene. Look at what we bring into this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa, if it wouldn't be me, bro, it'd be some other hungry cat who really wanted this shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's what keep me going. So to answer my motivation question, that's my motivation, to know that the day I stop, bro, it's some nigga right now waiting to take my spot like this. He can't wait. I've been doing it for niggas for years. When I see certain niggas pop off, I know they finna have a run. I'm keep writing. These niggas gonna fall off one day, bro, and when they do, it's gonna be my time.
I bet that's how you came up too, man.
It's how I came up. It is how I came up, bro. I saw opening the game. New people, listen to me, I'm gonna become an old person, not old in age, but after I done did so much work, you get what I'm saying, no matter how great I am, it's gonna become the norm. You know what I'm saying? And so people going, and then one day some new little young nigga gonna step out, and guess what? Y'all gonna be on him. You get what I'm saying? And so that's just how the game go. And at this point, you can only be grateful that it self-perpetuates and creates new yous as time goes on, so that this shit can still be alive, that when my kids become this age and so forth and so on, and your kids, you know what I'm saying, and so forth, bro. We'd be sick of this shit if hip-hop just died, bro.
I love it.
You know, bro, I live for it, bro. It's my life. Music in general, you get what I'm saying? Just listening to samples, bro, before you actually make beats out of them, it's fun in itself. You know what I'm saying? Listen to songs that you like, damn, this shit from 78, but I kind of want to ride in the whip to this shit right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So you know, this shit is beautiful, bro. And hip hop saved my life, bro, in more ways than I could ever get on a microphone or camera and say, bro. And that's why I want to end this. Hip hop saved my life, bro. And to anybody who watching this, don't stop, believe, don't get discouraged, because that's what this shit is about. It's about proving things to people to show them that this shit can't be done. Because if we all could do it, it wouldn't be special.
Hell yeah, guys. I mean, that's as good of an end as we can get. All of Mickey's socials, music links will all be down in the description below. Mickey, man, the pleasure's all mine, dude. This means a lot to me, for sure.